Deion Sanders finally broke his silence regarding his son, Shedeur Sanders, and the way he spoke had everyone listening intently. During training camp coverage, Coach Prime didn't hold back. He highlighted Shedeur's mindset, his hard work, and his growth, blending the pride of a father with the tough love of a coach. Deion made it clear, the hate directed at Shedeur is based on lies. He emphasized that he knows his son, and the pride in his voice was,
"He's unflappable. We have been through so much as a family, as athletes, that he is prepared for everything." The only thing that really hurt me, when they started the line and saying he wasn't prepared or he was this or he came in with headphones on. I know my sheep. I know my son. I know what I raised. I know better than that. Shedeur ain't never did nothing stupid like that. You know what he said? "Let me do my time in private. I'm doing my time right now.
Man.
I got this." He said, "When you come, hey, it's going to be all kind of bull junk." I said, "You know what? I got you."
Right.
Got you. So we directed the flight and we came on back.
But here's the twist. Shedeur once asked his dad not to show up at his training sessions. Not because he's arrogant, but because he wanted to fight his own battles. No help, no shortcuts. Just pure grit, old school style. Coach Prime explained that Shedeur has always believed in earning his spot, not waiting for it to be handed to him. And now that opportunity is here. After weeks of grinding through adversity, Shedeur is finally getting his shot.
The game start because
next Friday I'm going where everybody locked in, baby.
You can do what you want, but you're gonna have to let him play in preseason. He gonna have to play, and I know he gonna get the ball down the field.
Baby, according to Deion, he's grabbing this opportunity with both hands. For Coach Prime, this is a turning point. Preseason isn't just warm-ups. It's Shedeur's chance to take control, prove himself, and show the league what he's been quietly building. Deion believes Shedeur is about to remind everyone why he was such a star in college, not just with talent, but with the killer mindset that separates the good from the great. And don't get it twisted. This isn't favoritism. Deion kept it real.
The Daily Tracker.
We've always done that here.
Really?
Like here, we've always done that with 7-on-7 as well as team. We've always kept track because I wanted the quarterbacks to always see where they were. Because I never wanted the quarterback with, "Coach, you not give me the reps." Son, you're throwing for 30% completion percent.
When Shedeur wasn't performing, when his completion rate was low, he benched him. He didn't let the last name pass slide. Reps had to be earned. Shedeur was pushed harder than the rest, not because his dad was harsh, but because he saw greatness in him. That tough love, that's what molded Shedeur into the fighter he is today.
Yeah, man.
No, it was never that. And they know they had to be, my deal with my kids, you don't have to be the best, but you got to give me your best.
That's all.
I know your best. I know your best.
Deion also opened up about his parenting and coaching philosophy. He explained that it was never about demanding perfection, but about demanding effort, discipline, and daily growth. For him, success was simple. His sons are at their best when they give their best. But the line between dad and coach? Deion drew it clearly from day one. He told Shedeur that once they stepped on the field, there would be no dad hat.
He has found himself with Kenny Pickett, who is not an NFL quarterback. He's flatly not an NFL quarterback. We have seen it every chance he's had, every opportunity he's had.
"I want to see him," Deion said. And the fact is, whatever those training camp stats are worth, maybe they're next to nothing, it's still not nothing, and it's certainly not 0%. Every time we show him, he's at least holding his own. I believe there's clearly improvement. Only Coach Prime could make it clear. No special treatment, no shortcuts, no blurred lines, just the same expectations and pressure as every other player. That separation wasn't about fairness. It was about preparing Shedeur for the real world, where nothing is handed over and everything is earned. And guess what? The buzz isn't just coming from Deion. The NFL is watching, and the noise around Shedeur Sanders is growing louder. Analysts, insiders, and ex-players are all saying that
they want to see him. Yeah. And the fact that whatever those training camp stats are worth, and maybe it's next to nothing, it's not nothing, and it's not 0% that they're worth. And every time we show him, he's at least in line with everybody. And so I just think
He's ready. Put him in. Even Nick Wright, one of the most unapologetic voices in sports media, is riding the Shedeur wave. He flat out said that Shedeur Sanders deserves to start. When he compared him to Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel, and Joe Flacco, he didn't hold back. Nick pointed out that Kenny Pickett has already had plenty of chances to prove he's the future, and he flopped.
Shedeur, pleased with the offense. Again, not perfect, plenty that we can work on, but I thought the guys did a really nice job of Shedeur and operating, the guys making plays. So, again, a ton to teach off of.
In Nick Wright's eyes, Pickett just isn't the guy. Meanwhile, Shedeur may not have NFL snaps yet, but he's looking more polished, more prepared, and more capable than players who've already been tested. When it came to Joe Flacco, Nick Wright shut that down completely. He acknowledged Flacco's Super Bowl resume, but made it clear that those days are long gone. In his view, Flacco might be a good mentor, but there's no way he should be starting over a young, hungry, mobile quarterback like Deion Sanders, who brings energy and upside that a fading veteran simply can't match. Wright didn't stop with Kenny Pickett and Joe Flacco. He also turned his attention to Dillon Gabriel, offering a more balanced take. He admitted Gabriel has the tools, solid mechanics, a high football IQ, and flashes of promise. But then came the dagger: Gabriel's size. Wright pointed out that in today's NFL, that limitation is hard to ignore. After breaking it all down, Wright drove his point home. Shedeur Sanders should be the guy. He's not just throwing well, he's commanding attention, carrying himself like a leader, and showing poise under pressure. Wright even said that even if Shedeur wasn't this impressive in camp, he'd still be the right choice based on his preparation and presence alone. Wright also took a deep dive into training camp numbers, admitting that stats don't always tell the full story. But when a pattern emerges, it can't be ignored. With Shedeur, that pattern is loud and clear: top completion percentage, sharp decision-making, and elite efficiency under pressure. He's been steady and consistent. No one-day wonder, but a daily problem for defenses. In a league where reliability separates a backup from a franchise QB, Shedeur has shown exactly what teams dream of. No flukes, no lucky throws, just high-level execution, time and time again.
Being a quarterback is leading your team. I'll say definitely the scoreboard. I think we did that pretty good. And just being consistent, even though if things going our way or not going our way, being able to bounce back and not stay in the hole. Being a quarterback is going to be ups, downs, it's going to be pros, cons, everything.
He said Shedeur is hungry for this moment and refuses to let anything be handed to him. From the very first day of camp, Shedeur hasn't just been participating. He's been proving himself with every drill, every rep, and every snap. He's not relying on the Sanders name. He's building his own legacy. Deion sees it, not just as a proud dad, but as a coach who's watched his quarterback lock in, grind harder, and step into leadership. That hunger, that relentless drive, is what's setting Shedeur apart, not just from rookies, but even from veterans. He's already shown more consistency than players with years in the league. The stats back it up. The attitude backs it up. The work backs it up. As Deion put it, Shedeur isn't chasing a roster spot. He's chasing greatness. And based on what we're seeing right now, he's not slowing down for anybody. Now, I want to know, what do you think about Deion's tough love approach to coaching Shedeur? Do you respect the fact that he draws a hard line between being a father and a coach, even benching his own son when necessary? Or do you think it's too
unflappable? We have been through so much as a family, as athletes, that he is prepared for everything. The only thing that really hurt me, when they started the line and saying he wasn't prepared or he was this or he came in with headphones on. I know my sheep. I know my son. I know what I raised. I know better than that. Shedeur ain't never did nothing stupid like that.
Too intense for a parent to push like that? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your take. And don't forget to hit that like button. Smash. Subscribe.